In a nominally free and individualistic society like ours, people don't give up their liberties lightly. They tend to resist when any sort of state power tends to come down. And so when these impositions of power are used, they should be used very carefully and judiciously. And unfortunately in Ontario and numerous other places in North America, this has not been done. It has been, if anything, frivolously infringing on our rights. Whereas we had the option of doing a full lockdown to completely stop the pandemic in its tracks, we've decided to do this middle ground thing where we've allowed the pandemic to continue to persist and resurge continuously. In New Zealand, they basically just did a full lockdown as soon as a few cases were discovered, eliminated all the cases, and then they were able to reopen absolutely everything. They've got bars and stadiums and parks and whatnot completely open, completely free. They can act without any worry of the pandemic, of any worry of the virus itself. Whereas here in Ontario, there's been this yo-yoing between mild restrictions, which aren't really even all that effective, and then those restrictions are lifted and the virus resurges and we're right back where we started again. If our government really respected freedom, and if our government actually cared about the economy, they would have just done a full lockdown. So I don't know what it is they're doing, because this has been a disaster for business, a disaster for the economy. Could you imagine being a restaurant owner and not knowing when or if you're going to be able to open on any given day or week? To have to open and then reclose over and over again. Whereas if it had just been one and done, you could be doing business as usual. It's frustrating for so many different reasons. And I hope that our government eventually wisens up. If not for this pandemic, then at least the next one, or the next disaster, whatever that might be. Anyway, I do videos daily, and so if you enjoy this content, algorithmic stuff, check out those videos over there, or wherever they are, and I'll see you tomorrow.